Welcome to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. I'm Leigh. I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy that you're here. So for today, I have a mid-month spread for October for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus regarding love. Before we begin, I have a disclaimer. This is a general reading, and it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, I encourage you to watch the videos for other signs in your chart. Tarot cards read energy, and energy is fluid, meaning these readings could focus on the past, present, or future, and the message may be flipped, opposite, reversed, or the situation could play out from the perspective of the cross-watcher. If you're interested in a personal reading, my contact information is in the description box below. Okay, let's start the reading. Okay, Pisces, for the month of October, I pulled 3 oracle cards in order to further clarify your reading and give you an overall theme for the mid-month of October, okay? So the first card that I pulled is building blocks. So building blocks talks about you pulling in new relationships and building them based on foundations of humility, honesty, and clear communication, and a desire to know the other person, okay? The second card is breathe, and breathe is urging you to be patient this mid-month and to just slow down, savor the moment, and when it's time, the things that Spirit has for you are going to appear, okay? And then the third card is poised, and poised talks about once you know your own self-worth and you love yourself and you're okay with your life as it is, that's when you'll attract, relationships and people into your life that complement your life. Okay, so let me move these so we can get started with the reading. Okay, this is for Pisces, mid-October, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is for Pisces, October, mid-October, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For Pisces, mid-October, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. Okay. 7 of Cups. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay. 5 of Wands. Sun, Moon, Rising. 10 of Wands. For Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay. 8 of Wands. For Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. For mid-October. For Pisces. Okay. This is Page of Swords. For Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay. Queen of Cups. Pisces. Okay. The Hierophant. Okay. Then we have 9 of Pentacles. Okay. So we have the High Priestess and the Magician together. Okay, so the overall energy for the reading is the 2 of Swords. So the 2 of Swords talks about decisions, okay? Choices. Okay, for the first row, which represents the recent past, we have the 7 of Cups, the 5 of Wands, and the 10 of Wands. So the 7 of Cups can talk about having choices, options, and confusion. 5 of Wands can talk about conflict. It can be conflict with another person or inner conflict. The 10 of Wands can talk about something becoming a burden or burdensome, okay? For the second row, which represents the present, we have the 8 of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. So the 8 of Wands talks about swift, fast communication. It can also talk about manifestation. The Page of Swords is an air sign, and it can talk about delays of some sort. And then the Queen of Cups is a water sign, and she can talk about someone having a lot of love to give, okay? The last row, which represents the immediate future, we have the Hierophant, the Knight of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Magician, okay? So the Hierophant talks about wanting to have a committed love relationship, a higher level of love. The Nine of Pentacles can talk about it being independent, stable, and secure. The High Priestess can talk about the use of your intuition, and the Magician can talk about manifestation, okay? So we're going to begin by clarifying the Two of Swords. Okay, why is the Two of Swords here, please, Spirit? Okay, we have the Ten of Wands. Anything else for the Two of Swords? Okay, all of these? All of these? Okay, we also have the Two of Swords again, Ace of Wands, Three of Wands, and the Two of Wands. Okay, anything else for the Two of Swords? So all of these. These, take all of these. Okay, so we have also the Ten of Cups, Knight of Wands, Seven of Swords, and the Emperor. Okay, anything else? Anything else for the Two of Swords? Okay, Queen of Pentacles, anything else? Okay. Okay, as I said, the overall energy for the reading is the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords can talk about decisions, being at a stalemate, not wanting to make a decision. It can also talk about you like withholding your feelings or your emotions, because if you can look at the lady, she's blindfolded and she has the Two Swords crossed right across her heart. Okay. Okay, we have a lot of clarification cards for this. So the first clarification card is the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands can talk about something becoming a burden, okay? So this is something, usually something you once loved. And since this is a love relationship reading, 9 times out of 10, it's a love relationship that has become a burden, okay? Next clarification card is the Two of Swords, which is the same thing as the Two of Swords. That's is the card that stands for the overall energy of the reading, and it just talks about, you know, being at a stalemate, trying to make a decision, like being on the fence about it, okay? Not wanting to make one because it may be painful. Next clarification card is the Ace of Wands. So aces are blessings from the universe. So this is a blessing from the universe giving you a fresh new start in love. Okay, next clarification card is the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands can talk about waiting for your ships to come in, like after you've planted seeds for something to flourish or for something to grow or something to manifest, okay? Next clarification card is the Two of Wands. Like I said, twos are about choices. Just like with the Two of Swords, it's just making a choice between something. It could be, in this instance, it could be the choice between two different lovers. And with the World, with the guy holding the World in this card, it can also talk about someone being, having an overall discontent for their love life, okay? Next clarification card is the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups talks about wish fulfillment. So at some point, this relationship was wish fulfillment for you, Pisces, okay? Knight of Wands is a fire sign or someone with a lot of fire in their chart. So we're talking Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So the Knight of Wands can talk about things turning out better than expected, trying to get things done, finishing what you start. Adjectives to describe the Knight are energetic, warm, exciting, and confident. This is someone who takes risks and, you know, who will be successful. But with the Knight of Wands, you also have to be careful because sometimes this is player energy. And it can be someone who's non-committal, someone who's in and out, and, you know, who is just basically playing around, juggling people. Next clarification card is the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords makes me think that the Knight of Wands is about player energy, because the Seven of Swords is telling me that there's some deception going on. So someone has been lying, possibly cheating. It's been some type of infidelity, possibly. And it can also talk about someone getting away with something. Next clarification card is the Emperor. The Emperor is Aries energy, and the Emperor can talk about an older partner in a relationship. It could be you, it could be the other person, Pisces. And the Emperor is also telling you, Pisces, that if this comes up, it usually means that you need to be more open about your feelings with your partner. Okay, it could be you or your partner, or vice versa, or it could be the both of you. Okay, next clarification card is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is the female archetype for life partner. So this is an earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart. So we're talking Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. And the Queen of Pentacles is just someone stable, secure. This could be a single parent. It's just someone who's got their stuff together, you know, who's very independent. And this card can talk about the fact that on the level that you're on, you can afford to be picky, you know, and the person that comes into your life that you choose to be your partner should be someone who can add to your life, okay? Meet you on the same level, add to your life, bring something to the table, okay? Okay, so now we're going to clarify the Seven of Cups. Okay, why is the Seven of Cups here, please, Spirit? Okay, we have the Magician. Is there anything else for the Seven of Cups? Okay. Oh, so the Seven of Cups can talk about having a lot of options or a lot of choices. Okay, or it can also talk about confusion. But I think it has to do with choices because of the Two of Swords and the Two of Wands that you had here with the first card. And if you know, this is just saying that you're someone who has a lot of different options, a lot of different opportunities when it comes to relationships. You know, you may have a lot of different people who are coming after you, or vice versa. It could be your partner. Okay, the one and only clarification card we have is the Magician. And the Magician is telling me that these options are being manifested by you, Pisces. Okay, so we're moving on to the second card in the recent past, which is the Five of Wands. Why is the Five of Wands here, please, Spirit? Why is the Five of Wands here, please? Okay, we have the Justice card. Anything else for the Five of Wands? Okay, so the second card is the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands can talk about conflict. It can be inner conflict, or it can be arguments and conflict with your partner, okay? Okay, first and only clarification card is the Justice card. This is Libra energy, and this card can talk about someone either wanting to balance out the relationship, or someone wanting someone else to come in and balance out the relationship. So it could be that these arguments are becoming, you know, very toxic and very having negative effects on the relationship, and whatever it is that's causing them, Pisces, you probably want something to happen to balance the relationship out so that they can stop. Okay, we're going to clarify the next card, which is the Ten of Wands. Why is the Ten of Wands here, please, Spirit? Okay, we have the King of Pentacles. Anything else for the Ten of Wands? Okay, we also have the Ace of Cups. Is there anything else for the Ten of Wands? Okay. Okay, so the third card in the recent past is the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands can talk about, like I said, something becoming a burden. Like I said, we had it as a clarification card for the Two of Swords. So it says, it's basically saying that a relationship that you once loved has now become a burden. The message of this card is telling you, even though you know, it's getting to the point where you don't want to deal with it anymore, and you're ready to lay down the burden. This card is telling you just to keep going, because if you look at the picture, you can see the man carrying the 10 wands, and you can see he's almost at his destination. So this card is telling you, if you just keep going, you'll get to where you're trying to go, because you're almost there. Okay. Okay. The first clarification card is the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is an earth sign, or someone with a lot of earth in their chart. So we're talking Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And this is the archetype of life partner, the male archetype of life partner. And if you can see, we have the Queen here as well. So we do have a matched pair. Okay, so the King of Pentacles can talk about the type of relationship you want to have, something secure, something stable, something very practical. This is a type of person who may have an entrepreneurial spirit. They may, own their own business. They may just be really good with money. This is not a type of person that will take a lot of risk with money or anything like that. But this is a very stable person who, you won't see running out in the streets. They'll be at home, come home every night, and do everything that they're supposed to do to keep the relationship going. Okay? So that card is telling me that that's what you want. You're looking for a secure, committed, and stable relationship. And the Ace of Cups is a blessing from the universe. This is the second one you've gotten, because you had the Ace over here by the Two of Swords. And so the Ace of Cups talks about the beginning of a relationship. So you're looking for the beginning of a relationship with someone who is committed, stable, and secure. Okay, next we're going to clarify the Eight of Wands. Why is the Eight of Wands here, please, Spirit? King of Wands. Why is the Eight of Wands here, please, Spirit? Okay, we have the High Priestess. Anything else for the Eight of Wands? Anything else for the Eight of Wands? Okay, so the Eight of Wands is a manifestation card. It can talk about swift, fast communication. So in the present, which is this road represents the present, you're going to be receiving some communication, fast communication from someone, or you'll be sending out some fast communication. Okay, first clarification card is the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is a fire sign, or someone with a lot of fire in their chart. So this can represent Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. And the King of Wands can talk about you trying to take back control of your life. You trying to go out and get what it is you want, because you want a long-term, secure, and stable relationship. You want to begin one with someone, okay? Okay, next clarification card is the High Priestess. And the High Priestess talks about intuition, your subconscious, like mysteries, things like that. So with this Eight of Wands, this King of Wands, this is just telling me that the King of Wands can represent the person that you're communicating with, or the one who sent you the communication. And the High Priestess is telling me that you just need to trust your intuition and, on this situation. Okay, the next clarification card is the next card we're going to clarify is the Page of Swords. Okay, why is the Page of Swords here, please, Spirit? Okay, we have the Five of Pentacles. Why is the Page of Swords here, please, Spirit? Anything else for the Page of Swords? Okay. Okay, so the Page of Swords is the middle card in the 9-card spread. And as I always say, the middle card is the most important card in the spread to me, because it tells me what this is about. So this card can talk about a few things. It can talk about delays. So you're wanting a long-term committed relationship to begin, and I see you have the beginning of a relationship, but this card can talk about some type of delay. So the communication may possibly be delayed, or it could be that this relationship getting off the ground, that maybe you started the relationship, but maybe it's stagnant. Maybe it's, you know, starting and stopping, you know. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, with the Page of Swords, this is an air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart. So we're talking Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, okay? Okay, you have one clarification card, which is the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles can talk about feeling left out in the cold. So what this is telling me is that that's what this is about, is the relationship, you had an offer, or you gave someone an offer to have, so you could have your long-term secure and committed relationship, Pisces, but things are not going the way you want them to. You're experiencing delays. Oh, and this card can also mean that either you, your partner, or the both of you are watching each other on social media. But because of these delays, with the relationship starting, you, your partner, or the both of you are feeling left out in the cold, okay? Okay, so we're going to move on to the Queen of Cups. Okay, why is the Queen of Cups here? Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles, this card too. Okay, and the Hangman. Anything else for the Queen of Cups? Okay, we have the Five of Swords. Anything else for the Queen of Cups? Okay, we have the Hierophant. Anything else? Okay. Okay. This card is the next card, and the present is the Queen of Cups. This represents you, Pisces. This is someone who is very sensitive, very emotionally tuned with their feelings, and they have a lot of love to give. And this card is saying pretty much the same thing that the Emperor was saying, that clarified this Two of Swords. In order for you to have the best chance in your relationship, you need to be completely honest with your feelings, as honest as you possibly can be, okay? So we have another ace. So this is the third ace, the third blessing you have from the universe, the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles talks about new beginnings in love. And with this Ace of Pentacles, it also talks about a long-term committed relationship, which is what you want, Pisces. Okay? And we have a second card, which is the Hierophant, and this is Taurus energy. And this card is also talking about reaching a higher level of commitment in your relationship. Next clarification card. This is the situation to me, the Hangman. So the Hangman is talking about stagnation. You know, things are not moving the way that you want them to move. So, like I said, you're feeling left out in the cold. You're feeling frustrated, you know, and you don't know what to do to kind of get things going. But the Spirit is telling you with the Queen of Cups that you need to be as completely honest as you can about your feelings, either you or your partner, whichever one is not being honest, okay? Oh, and this can also talk about, let me go back. This can also talk about you like letting go of things that no longer serve you. So if you have outdated beliefs about a situation, you need to let those go. And if you're harboring old feelings for an older partner that you were with somebody in the past, you need to let those go as well. Okay, next clarification card is the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords can talk about defeat. It can talk about winning at all costs. It can talk about walking away from something. And it can talk about conflict as well. And I just think that this situation is just causing conflict because one person is wanting the relationship to go to a higher level, but it seems like someone else may be dragging their feet. Okay, we're moving on to the immediate future, and we're going to clarify the Hierophant. Okay, Spirit, why is the Hierophant here, please? Okay, we have the Four of Wands. Anything else for the Hierophant? Okay, so in the immediate future, we have the Hierophant. And this talks about, like I said, you wanting to have a higher level of commitment in the relationship. So by this being in the immediate future, this to me is saying that this is where this relationship is going. It's eventually going towards the higher level of commitment. But like I said, it's going to require the both of you to be completely honest about your feelings in regards to the relationship. Okay, the one and only clarification card you got was the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands can talk about a reunion with someone from the past, but it can also talk about celebrations, and this is the wedding card. So this paired with the Hierophant is telling me that this relationship will soon be moving towards marriage, most likely. Okay, next we're going to clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here, please, Spirit? Anything else? Okay, we have the Hermit, we have the Tower, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Anything else? Okay. Second card in the immediate future is the Nine of Pentacles. Now, this is telling me that this is talking about independence, someone being single, okay? Because the Nine of Pentacles is all about single, being independent. It's like a vibe. It's someone who is happy, being independent. They stand on their own 2 feet. They pay their own bills. They handle their own situations. They take care of themselves, okay? So when I look at the clarification cards, the first card I see is the Tower. So the Tower can talk about like sudden, like irrevocable change. So this is telling me that perhaps that this relationship in the immediate future is headed towards a breakup, or if the relationship lasts, it's going to be irrevocably changed and it can't ever go back to the way that it was before. So it could. So this card is telling me that something happened. Okay, something happened, like you were headed towards your higher level of commitment, Pisces. I see, wedding here, because the Hierophant and the Four of Wands is a wedding card. And all of a sudden, we have the Tower, and, you're single here in the immediate future. So it seems like something must have happened. Maybe something was revealed. Maybe a disagreement happened, a really bad disagreement happened, but it looks like you're ending up possibly broken up with this person, okay? With your partner, okay? And then the next clarification card is the Hermit. This is Virgo energy, and the Hermit talks about going within, self-reflection, introspection, and it can talk about you going within in order to heal a breakup, and talks about you coming out on the other side. So this introspection and this hermit mode is what's going to be needed in order to heal from this possible breakup. Okay, the next clarification card is the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles goes really well with the Hermit in like not only working on yourself, but like working on a business as well. But with the Nine of Pentacles, this is just telling me that there is going to be an irrevocable change in the relationship. The Hermit talks about you working through everything and coming out on the other side. And the Eight of Pentacles reinforces it by saying that that's what you end up concentrating on, your coin and yourself. Okay. So now we're going to clarify the High Priestess. Why is the High Priestess here, please, Spirit? Why is the High Priestess here, please? Okay, we have the Eight of Swords. Is there anything else for the High Priestess? Okay. Okay, so the last card is, well, not the last card, but the second to last card is the High Priestess. So the High Priestess talks about intuition. You can talk about the subconscious. It can just talk about things being hidden. And I think with this card is telling you, Pisces, to just listen to your intuition and listen to your guides to help you get through this situation, okay? And then the one and only clarification card we have for it is the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords talks about, this is like programming. It's like maybe old thoughts, old limiting beliefs that are no longer serving you. And it might, you know, it's probably time for you to get rid of those beliefs. Like I was telling you with the Hangman, because the Hangman is all about getting rid of things that no longer serve you. Because when you're in this type of situation, it's like you're feeling stuck. It's stuck energy. And a lot of times is that you're just in your head repeating the same circular thoughts over and over again when it's you that's doing it. It's not what's actually happening out in reality per se. It's just what's going on in your head. So this card is just saying that you need to trust your intuition and not get caught up and not get stuck in these thoughts, okay? Okay, now we're going to clarify the last card, which is the Magician. Why is the Magician here, please, Spirit? Okay, we have the Four of Cups, this card too. Okay, and we have the Devil. Anything else for the Magician? Anything else for the Magician? Okay, we have the Seven of Wands. Anything else? Okay. Okay, so the last card is the Magician. So this is card is about manifestation, you know, as above, so below. And it also talks about two other things. Spirit is telling you that you have all the tools and the skills and the abilities that you need in order to manifest the life and the love that you desire. Because if you look at the Magician on his table, he has a cup for emotions. He has the wand for, you know, fire. He has the sword for his thoughts, and he has the pentacle for money. So he has all of the elements that he needs in order to manifest the life that he wants, okay? And it also, this card can also talk about a possible new relationship on the way, okay? Okay, first clarification card is the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is like a pity party energy. It's kind of like woe is me, like love sucks. And it shows when you're like in your head and like living in the past and, you know, thinking about things that you wish you could change. But while you're doing that, there are opportunities that are right in front of your face that you're missing out on because you're so caught up in the past, focusing on things that you can't change. So the only thing you can do is heal the situation and move on, okay? And Spirit is telling you that they want you to get out of this situation in the future, want you to get out of this energy because you're missing out on opportunities, okay? Second clarification card is the Devil. So this is Capricorn energy. This to me is talking about a third party situation. So a third party situation doesn't have to be a person. And 9 times out of 10 with the Devil, it's a thing. So let me give you some examples. Codependency, mental illness, drug addiction, alcoholism. It can talk about bouts of depression. It can also talk about codependency, okay? And it can also talk about obsession. And so with this Four of Cups, which can talk about being rejected, it's possible. And this Eight of Swords that I told you, it talks about circular thoughts. I'm thinking that this Devil is pointing towards some type of obsessive thoughts that you're having because they're going round and round, circular thoughts in your head that are not stopping, okay? So with this card, this is what I'll tell you is that I don't know if this was going on while you were in this relationship, but in order for you to have a healthy relationship, Pisces, you're going to have to address whatever this third party is, okay? It can be something that has the potential to completely destroy any relationship that you would get into, you know, going forward in the future if you don't deal with it, okay? It's just as bad as a third person because it's something that takes your energy away from all the other things that you need to focus on in your life, okay? Last clarification card is the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands can talk about standing up for yourself, standing your ground, and it can also talk about you being defensive in the immediate future. And so with this card, you want to try to, you know, deal with the feelings of this, you know, breakup or whatever this situation that occurred with the Tower, so that you can move forward with your life. Okay. Okay, I don't want to end the reading on this type of note, so let me tell you this. The reason for tarot, none of this is written in stone, okay? The only things that are, you know, can't be changed are the things from the past, okay? So we talked about the recent past, and then we talked about the present, but this immediate future, this can be changed. That's why I like tarot, because it tells you what is more than likely to happen, but you have free will. So this has no hold over you, okay? Anything happening here, if you don't want this breakup to occur, you don't want the energy to go in that direction, you need to do whatever it is you need to do to stop that from happening. And like I said, what the Spirit is telling you from what I see in these cards is that it's something going on where someone's not being truthful about how they feel, okay? Someone's feeling left out in the cold, and they're not saying anything about how they feel, okay? Because it just seems like this is snowballing, and it's building up, because you can see that in the recent past, this issue has taken like all of the enjoyment out of the relationship, okay? But things can be fixed. Nothing is set in stone, okay? If it's the future, you can fix it. You know, it's the past that we can't. The past is the only thing we have to learn from and move forward with. So on that note, let me see if I can get a couple of oracle cards from Spirit to further clarify the reading, okay? Like I said, good luck with this, Pisces. It does not have to go this way. You can, you know, make changes to keep this from happening, you know? Okay. Oracle card for Pisces, please, Spirit. Okay. Okay, first card, codependency. Okay, that's what I was talking about with the devil. I told you that was one of them. Codependency was one of them. So that's something you're going to have to kind of get a handle on. Okay, Pisces. Okay, so with codependency, this card is saying that addictions are affecting your romantic life. So this could be one of the reasons why this spread is forecasting something to happen in this relationship, some kind of irrevocable change with the Tower, okay? So, like I said, any kind of third-party situation, you have to get a hold of it, okay? You have to address it and work on it and do something about it, because like I said, it has the potential to destroy anything, and it can destroy the relationship you're in now. It can destroy anything in the future. So please be mindful of that, okay? Let me see if I can get another card. Okay. Okay, last card is getting to know each other. It says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So this also goes back to me telling you with that Queen of Cups card that you need to have the best chance of your relationship working out. You have to be as honest as you possibly can with the person, even if it's something that you don't want. You're afraid of hurting the person's feelings. I can understand that. I'm like that as well. I don't like to hurt people's feelings, but if you don't let the person know, if you don't discuss it, you cannot fix it and move forward, okay? Because things like this, it starts off as a little thing, and then it snowballs, and then the next thing you know, there's a Tower moment, okay? So just my advice is you do whatever you want to, free will. But I'm just telling you, if there's something going on and you can like go and talk to the person today, go talk to them and just tell them how you feel. Just, you know, work on how you word it until it doesn't sound, you know, defensive, or you don't make them feel defensive or anything like that. But like I said, that's what I love about tarot, is that you can change these things if you want to. This immediate future, it has not happened yet, okay? And Spirit is telling you what you need to do in order to stop this from happening or to try to avoid it, okay? All right, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Let me know in the comments what resonated with you. My contact information is in the description box if you'd like to book a personal reading. And don't forget to hit the like button to subscribe and to hit the notification bell to know when I post new readings. Have a good day, night, or evening. And thank you for letting me read for you. And we out.